Hi, good evening. My name's John. I've done a few videos about my multiple sclerosis, but now I'm going to tell you the book I've been writing for the last little while. Whether it's fiction or fact, you decide. It starts, basically it starts on the moon and then moves to Antarctica. A few years ago, some scientists found a object, basically a circle, perfect circle on the moon's surface, exactly a mile wide, perfectly round. And as you look at it, well, you cannot see it, not with the telescope, or the only way you can see it is through the naked eye. Well, you can't see it because we can't see the moon in the naked eye. So therefore, the only way you can actually see it is by sending sound waves to the moon and hitting the sound waves, hitting the moon with the sound waves. When the sound wave hits the moon, we get a return back. When it hits the circle that they discovered, it's a mile wide, perfectly round. When it hits that, they get nothing back. Nothing comes back. So that's how they measure the circle. They believe that the circle is hollow. It's like a canyon with no bottom. Just after they discovered that, they also discovered that it looks exactly, things that alter as the Earth comes around to it and it hits the Arctic Circle. When it hits the Antarctica surface, when it's in line with Antarctica, then strange things happen on Antarctica. There's a circle on Antarctica exactly round, 1 mile wide, and again, you cannot see it no other way other than going there and looking at it with your naked eye. Put a pair of glasses on and you're stood right by it, you would not see it. You cannot see it from the air, you cannot see it from satellite. The only way you see it is by standing there and looking at it. Now when you look at it, it's it's a mile wide, perfectly flat, and it looks like a sheet of glass across the top of it, like a lid. And as you stand on the edge and look down, there's just no bottom. It just goes on and on and on. The problem is, when you look at the moon one, if you could look at the moon one then, you would get the same thing, because when we fire the radio wave, the sound waves to the one on the moon, that is the same shape, the same thing, everything's the same. So what we know is, when you stand on the Earth and look at the moon is 1 second older than what you're looking, so you're looking back in time. So when you look at the moon, that's looking back at time, 1 second ago. Now we believe that this is how they can hide things. This is how they can alter things so you can't see it. You, they, it's incredible what we discovered, that you can't alter none of this because it's all in the past. The time you realise what you're looking at, they've changed it. What we do know is, when we're away from, when we're in Antarctica and we're looking from a distance, you see these tall blue humans. We call them tall blue humans. They're about 12, 15 feet tall. No, they're like complete muscle suits. Like, you would look at a person with no skin and all you see is his muscles. So that's how they look, and they're blue. They're about 15 feet tall. You can take photos of them. You can do all that, but whatever you do, nothing comes out. You take a photo, but when you develop the photo, nothing. You could look at them through a digital camera and take a photo, nothing. Only way you can see it is through your naked eye. There, through your naked eye. Now, something strange in the Antarctic, this circle, we believe is a gateway to the moon, and from the moon, we don't know where the other gateway is. We don't know where that next gateway goes. Whether it goes to Mars or way out in the solar system, we honestly don't know. We know this is a travel port then, basically. You can go from Antarctica to the moon, and to the moon, we don't know where else they go. That's as much as we know. Now, these tall blue humans, if you study them, if you go there and look and see them, the only other thing that they're friendly with, they actually get close to, are penguins. Yeah, penguins. The penguins actually gather all around the circle at certain times, and they must be in contact with these tall blue humans. There's something in the penguins and these tall blue humans that link them together. We just don't know. We cannot make sense of it. So that's that part. But what happened was, the people we are, humans, white humans, black humans, humans of the earth, with a lot of studying, of years and years of studying, we actually managed to capture one. Biggest mistake ever. We caught one. That was the biggest mistake ever. What happened next, you would not believe. And it's still going on today. We can't stop it. We don't know how to stop it. We made a mistake. We caught one. We've never harmed him. But we cannot give him up. If we give him up, we believe the earth may be destroyed. We don't know. We honestly don't know. But we know if we give him up, it could be the end of us. While we got him captured, they cannot hurt us. Well, that's what we think. But it wasn't like that. No. They did come to get him. And this is the story of tall blue humans and their power, their knowledge. It's unthinkable what was going to happen. And this is it. I'm going to tell it what I know. For the next episode, tune in tomorrow. Don't forget, subscribe to somebody and you get what, because the more subscribers I get, the more I'll tell you about this fictional or fact story. And I think you'll find it's fact.